Third time's a charm. Okay, now I gotta get everything set up here. Unbelievable. Hang on. I was ill prepared for this. I'll lock the phone. Hi, everybody. Hang on. I'll explain things in a minute. First of all, get this set up here. This is annoying. Okay, I'm on my phone now. Let me know if you can hear me before I continue on. I'm gonna need to be able to charge my phone. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull this stream up on my computer. Give me a second, everybody. Third time's the charm, yeah. So I don't necessarily know that that was YouTube off the hop. That first time the stream went down, I just lost my Wi-Fi. Like Wi-Fi just went away on my computer. And then it came back. We're good. You guys can all hear me now. So now I'm running off 5G on my phone because I tried to start the second stream and I was stuck at the going live. I could see you all chatting, but my screen actually wouldn't go live. It just kept circling saying, going live, going live, going live. No, you're not. You're a liar. So I'm trying it with the 5G on my phone. I'm gonna see if I can even pull this stream up here. I can't even see my own live stream. Is this 2023 or what? Because it makes it easier for me to see the chat if I can do it on my computer. There we go. Okay, so now I pull this up. Let's mute my sound. There we go. Okay, so now I pull this up. Shush you. Okay, now I just gotta wait for the chat to start popping up. There it is. Okay, this might work. I think this is how I used to do streams like this before. Yes, for real this time, Nikki, we back, I think. I don't know. Now I'm watching myself buffer on this side. The lag is atrocious. Maybe it's the weather, could be. Anyway, Cameron, I saw you come in when all hell broke loose. How you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Rachel LeDuc, I'm really here, as far as I know. I don't know what you're seeing on your end. My internet sucks where I'm parked tonight, apparently. But the 5G seems to be okay. Third time's a charm. I'm not buffering, says Bill. Excellent. You are here. Where is Penny? Penny's at the back. The nice thing about this is now I can take my phone and we can kind of go on a field trip. I don't know if that's just a good idea. When I tend to touch technology, it tends to stop working. But yeah, she's asleep in the cat loft right now. This is obnoxious. I've got two of me. I'm looking at myself on the phone and I'm looking at myself on the computer. So this is just a big den of vanity tonight. Big van of vanity. Haha. Anyway, you must be using Bell Mobile. No, it's all Telus based, which is I think pretty much the same thing, is it not? Hang on. That hot chocolate was going right through me. Not like that. It's going right through me to my pores. Yuck. Okay, let's see. Donna says, hi Matthew, thank you for letting us into your life. I'm hoping to begin my van life soon here in Florida. Keep up the content. I say good luck to you. Thank you very much for the kind words. I can't imagine Florida's very cool. I don't think you're gonna need a lot of insulation, but that's still super cool. Congratulations, and that's exciting. Does that affect revenue for you? No, well, I get revenue from YouTube Premium watchers. You don't see who it's from or whatever, but there's a little bit of breakdown in the income from YouTube that says YouTube Premium contribution or whatever. So YouTube does divvy that up amongst creators. I don't know. Brent Perry, hey Matt, got kicked out of the stream and now I found you again. Cool, we were waiting for you, Brent. Hey, Kim Jones, nice to see you, my dear. Happy Friday. Welcome to the third live stream tonight. I keep looking at the computer camera. It's not on. Y'all lovely people are over here. This is confusing. Hey, Jason Sect. Thanks for noticing me. All right, now he's you throwing a hissy fit, Jason? Soon you will have Starlink phone soon. Maybe. I still haven't pulled the trigger on Starlink. Hey, Blair, nice to see you, my man. Good evening, Matthew. How you feeling? Are you back to 100%? Damn flu kicking everyone's ass around here, including myself. I wouldn't say I'm 100%, dude, but I'm way finally on the other side of it. Blair's on my Patreon. I've been sick lately. Not to spoil some very riveting vlogs coming next week. But yeah, I had a pretty bad head cold. Thanks, Brooklyn. Yes, Lisa. Sorry, that was all nonsense. So for everybody who's here right now, yeah, my Wi-Fi just didn't even turn off. The Wi-Fi was still on. This is my Wi-Fi block over here, my little Wi-Fi point. It was on, but my MacBook, just like the little 3 waves on my MacBook. Bye-bye. It was super weird. Anyway, hopefully everything's fine now. And if this is a huge success, maybe I just do it on my phone from now on. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, hang on, I got to plug my phone in. I don't even know what the battery on it was at before all of the shenanigans. Should plug that sucker in to avoid any further interruptions. Oh God, this my phone cable was down near the vent from the diesel heater. It's a tad warm. I want to touch my phone. I want to touch it. I don't know I can't see the battery on my phone. Hopefully that's just working. Yeah, it's okay, good. The VTOMAN's pulling 10 watts. I can't imagine this little light is 10 watts, so there we go. Okay. Hey, Braden Deans. Hello, sir. Nice to see you here. How's Edmonton? Somebody needs a new MacBook. I shouldn't. It's the newest. Second newest. Okay, well, that means it's old, but still. Carrie Jean. Touch it, Matthew. If I had a nickel, I would have a nickel. It's common with technology. I know, right? We rely on it so much. Where was I just today? I was at the movie theater today, and they had they have other phones, which I'm assuming have an app on it, and it's a scanner, and they scan your tickets with it. If your tickets are on your phone, and their scanner broke, so I had to stand there while they had to go get another scanner. But then meanwhile, people with physical paper tickets were going in, like a small little contrivance. Who cares? But just speaking to technology, I don't think we have anything to worry about with the AI taking over. All of these robots in my life seem pretty effing dumb. They've all had a little bit too much captain, if you ask me. Do you have nickels in Canada? Yes, we do. Hello, Renee. Yes, we're back. That was obnoxious for sure. I almost forgot where I was. Yeah, I know, right? Same with Calgary. We just got snow. Just started last night. It's been a crazy, warm winter. Great Dixon top. You look good in that neutrals. Thank you, Leopard Girl. I appreciate that. And dimes. Yes. Yes, you too, Renee. Tap, tap, tap. Is this thing on? Hello, Katie Did. How are you? Say baby boy for your man in Nigeria. Baby boy. You didn't really give me any other direction other than that, so I just kind of made it my own. I do not have PayPal. How can I buy stickers from you? Just send me your address, Vernon. On Patreon. Send me a message on Patreon, dude. Thank you, Christina Navarre. Yes, it's taken a little while, but starting to feel a bit better. Terry Swift. Hello, darling. How are you? Van Wolf has all of the very loud questions tonight. I appreciate it. Have you ever considered doing a video on the ins and outs of a YouTube income creator? It's like the universe made me burp at that exact moment. Have I ever considered that? No, because I don't have my finger on the pulse of it yet. I'm still trying to figure all of that stuff out. So I'm definitely, maybe in a couple years I could do a video like that. What I am working on, well, I shouldn't say I'm working on it, but one that I will probably be doing coming up here, which has been asked since the very beginning, is more of an in and out video of how I film and edit and all that stuff. I hope to do that in the next, like in the new year, fairly early in the new year, do a video like that, because I've got a product coming that I decided to review that kind of works with that. It's not an editing program. It's actually a phone from a company. And the reason I said yes was because it has huge storage. So I thought I could kind of incorporate that into one video. So we'll do that. When it comes to the YouTube stuff, give me a year or two. Yeah, Canada is penniless, but lucky isn't. No, I'm not on Starlink right now, Robert. Tatum, that would be great, please. What about how I film? Hopefully. I don't know how far behind this lag is. Daniel Lath, good day from Australia. Well, hello, sir, from Canada. All right. Hey, Aaron the DJ is in the van. Hello, sir. How are you? Leopard Girl says boring. That better not have been to me making a video because she knows that no matter what I make, it'll be entertaining. That would be awesome, Matthew. How you vlog and edit. Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hey, Matthew, do you also send things from your shop to Belgium? I think so. I don't send them from Fourth. Like I think there's European ordering that can happen through Fourth Wall. I don't see why not. You can do that. Lori says, hello, Matthew. Have a great weekend. Thanks for all the great content. The Then and Now vlogs were fun to watch. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. There are no boring Matthew videos. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that too. Should I hit like again? Sure, why not? Can't hurt, Margie. No, that was about YouTube stuff. Oh, gotcha. I understand now. Vernon, thank you very much. Can I get 3 stickers each? Can I get 3 stickers? Oh, you want 6 stickers? Is that what you would like? Sure. You're very kind, sir. I knew as soon as you asked and you said, how can I do? I knew you were getting something up your sleeve. That's very kind of you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. And for everybody else who might be wondering about stickers, I've only sold my stickers to Patreon just because I'm trying to figure out the ins and outs of how I would go about doing that if I do it for everybody on YouTube, because I want to kind of handle it myself. All of the stickers that have come from companies, I haven't been very fond of the quality, but these stickers that I'm ordering through Sticker Mule are great. I just have to order them myself and then mail them out. So I think I pretty much have that down, although I don't want to get my PP slapped by a lawsuit, so I'm trying to make sure that what I sell to the mass public doesn't have any like copyright stuff on it and whatnot. So I don't think I'll be selling the ones with the Chevy symbol or the Jeep logo on them. I mean, once I do announce that those are available, you might get lucky and just end up with one of those. Who knows? But when I actually do that, they'll just be a little bit more traditional stickers that I own the rights to. The world we live in is crazy. Have I ever been to Toronto? Rhonda, yeah, I have been to Toronto. I went there, I flew there when I was working for LifeTouch years and years ago for a training course when I was moving from photography into sales. And I actually took a cab all the way downtown and saw a Jays game while I was there. It's a very big city. It looks like it's on the ocean because that lake, I can't see the other side of. But that was my only time I've ever been to Toronto. Sorry if you answered this earlier, but how's the diesel heater tonight? Oh, Bill, yeah, tonight it's ticking away. Whole bunch of repairs last night, and it seems to be okay. So fingers and butt cheeks crossed. I don't know how you do that, but. Any chance on one of your BC trips you'll hook up with Chrome? Maybe can help you with a levels upgrade. What's a levels upgrade? That sounds like I'm playing Mario. Probably not, only because where I go in BC is nowhere near Chrome. Chrome is way out most of the time on the island these days, I think. So it would be great if Chrome and I could meet up at some point. I'm sure that would be lots of fun for the van life community for sure. But on those trips when I go out there, I'm usually going out to see family. Although those 6 weeks that I'm out there, who knows? You never know. But yeah, on those typical trips when I go there to see my family or I'm with my little girl, that's it. I'm there to do that, right? To see my mom, who just popped into the chat. Hi, Mom. You drive safe tomorrow. Everybody, please show my mom some love in the chat. That would be great. YouTube level up. YouTube level up? What? I still don't know what you mean, sir. Maybe after he finishes putting in the new engine, you might be able to figure something out out that way. Exactly, right? Like we both got so much going on too, right? And I know it might seem like we're really close to a lot of people, especially people that are far removed from like that area in Canada. It's not just like we can just, hey, it's Tuesday, let's meet up. You know what I mean? No, Mom, you got to say hello and at every single name. Go. She's like, I'm not doing that. Logs off. Did you get Grace's windshield fix? Gary, yeah, twice over since you saw that vlog. She's had 2 chips. Well, the first one that you saw that I didn't get fixed in the vlog, I got that one fixed, and then she immediately got another one, and I got that one fixed. That's just the Jeep windshield. It's a pain in the butt. Hey, up north is 60 is here. How you doing, my man? Hopefully you're staying warm wherever you are. Always nice to see you pop into my live chat. I feel very, very honored that you do. You are a very successful YouTube channel, and it's cool to see. Canada's a big place. Chrome is pretty far away. Yes, for the most part, he usually is. I don't think people realize how big Canada is and how long it takes to get places. But that's just the world, though. Like, as soon as you start driving anywhere that's a long way away, that was like one of the first things that kind of came to my mind when because I've done 2 major road trips in my life on my own. I've done lots of road trips with my family growing up, a lot of which were the ones that I do currently to New Denver and back. But we did like a trip down the Oregon coast and drove all the way down that and over to Vegas. But I also did 2 on my own. When I was older with my Tacoma, I drove from Calgary to Seattle, and one summer, and then the next summer I did Calgary to Chicago. And the Chicago trip was longer, and it took me through some cool states. But that Seattle trip was amazing, and that's when I really started to realize, damn, stuff is not just right there. Like, the world is huge. Like, we say it's a small world when we like stumble upon coincidences and stuff, but the world's very big. There's a lot of space out there, and it's easy to get lost. Oh, Sarah Rose spelled my last name wrong. That's embarrassing. My first and only, Cam's bragging, window chip was nasty, full replacement. That's a nasty chip for sure. Hey, did I see Angie's ASMR? There she is. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live chat. And happy Friday. Oh, I appreciate that, Van Wolf, but I'm doing really good on my own, man. I thank you. I mean, if that's what you're talking about when it comes to talking to Chrome about that, I'm doing well. Let's just leave it. I'm working hard, but I'm doing well. Did she at somebody? Hello, at everyone. Nailed it. That's awesome. Well done, Mom. Another Chicago trip is needed. Now you have people to visit. Can you do something about the toll roads? Illinois is bullshit. That's why you have GPS. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, that's a brutal chip, Cam. Window glass in your... Yeah, that's the stuff nightmares are made out of. Something flying at your windshield and hitting it so hard that you get hit with glass. Good grief. Mom's very happy with herself. She's like, look at my smiley face. I can't see and I'm on a phone. You seem to be typing every other word fine, Sarah. No excuses. Matthew, did you know that the UK fits into Alberta 2.72 times? Yeah, Alberta's big. Berta's big. Next time I'm up at Foundry, I got to get one of those toques that say Berta in the outline of the province. I didn't grab one when I was up there. There's really cool toques. But, yeah. I mean, I didn't know that specific fact, Leopard Girl, but I believe it. A lot of your little countries over there in Europe are small in comparison, but there's a lot more of you. I'll send you my iPass to use. There you go. She's got an answer for everything. Thanks, Vernon. I will take a look at those tomorrow and drop them in the mail, my man. Oh, what watt? I watched it, but can't remember. What watt hour do you have? Lucky's house battery is a 200 amp hour. 200 watt hour. Isn't it amp hour? It's 200. Did I find a motor for the boat yet? No, that's going to be an ongoing storyline, unresolved for a while now. I guess this is the time of year I should be looking because they'd probably be a lot cheaper. But no, that's not on the list of priorities right now, sadly. But don't worry, the boat's not going anywhere. Much to my mother's chagrin, I'm sure. Oh, did Lorna pop in? I missed her. Hello, my dear. I see people saying hi to Auntie Lo. There she is. It's been way too long. She's not wrong. It's an amp hour. Thank you. There you go. Sorry, glad I could help. 70 million Brits. That's a lot of peeps. I just fixed my Christmas tree lights. Hey, congratulations, Stacy. It's going to be a beautiful Merry Christmas after all. Any plans for New Year's? No, actually, I don't have any yet. Last year I was out in New Denver, and I did a short little live stream, as I did the year before. I mean, I'll probably try to do a live stream no matter where I am, I suppose, unless something really presents itself, to which I then would say, never mind, YouTube. But I doubt that's going to happen, so we shall see. I'm also going to have a very interesting Christmas this year. Hopefully it's all going to sort of roll into the story that I'm telling in chapter 4 here, and I'm just going to sort of have some time to myself. I'm going to have my normal Christmas with my little girl on the 23rd. I have her overnight, and we celebrate Christmas with our cousins. And then probably on the 26th, I will head out to see mom and dad and my brother for Christmas. That's usually what we do. That's, again, for everybody who wasn't here, which is why I'll probably be getting studs on Grace. And that will be the first time we just do a Grace-only trip over the mountain. So I'll have to get a nice big travel case for Penny so she can come with us, because I think it'd be easier for me to do that than for Penny to be in my cousin's new house. In her old house, there was a nice room that Penny could kind of have all to herself. The reason that is the way it is because my cousin has a cat and they do not get along. So anytime that Penny, or Stella for that matter, stayed with Lindsay for however long, they had a whole little room to themselves. That's not really a thing in the new house that Lindsay has, so it would probably make more sense for Penny to just come with us. And it's also weird for me to leave Lucky behind, because Lucky's gonna have to be like maintained. So I may have to leave Lucky like at my uncle's house or something, where she could stay plugged in and the heater could get topped up. We'll see. I don't. Lots of moving parts to figure out. That's for sure. I can't wait to get caught up with your life. I have so many questions. Are you still working as a mechanic? Why is part of Lucky a different color, etc.? LOL. Right now, I finished chapter 2. I feel like I should not answer any of that and just let the journey unfold for you. Because I feel like if I start answering those specific questions right now, you actually lose a lot of story beats. My suggestion is just keep watching. Neener, neener, neener. But I also appreciate you watching. The other effects of your surgery seem to be hanging about. Hope you heal completely soon, as I know it's an energy drain and a bummer. Thank you very much, Carl D. It absolutely 100% is. I've had some down moments where I've gotten like angry at myself for doing the surgery, and then I have to remind myself exactly how intense the pain was beforehand. It's so easy to get caught in like a negative thought process when pain is present. And as soon as it's funny, because no matter what, even as soon as the pain is gone, this is what I've noticed. As soon as pain is gone, and I'm not necessarily getting like the solution, but like when I had my intense pain at the beginning of the year and then again in August, that's when it was the worst, right? But on the in-between, when the pain would subside, you like immediately you're over it. You're like, it's not a big deal. It's only when the pain presents itself that you really get down on yourself and you really hate and stuff. So I have had to remind myself exactly how bad the pain was before surgery, when it has reared its ugly head here post-surgery, and it absolutely is just I don't even know how to put this into words. You want to know why I don't know how to put this into words? Because there's going to be a vlog next week specifically talking about all of this, so maybe I should just shut up right now. But it's just about staying the course, and I think my biggest problem is I thought that I would be healed faster than everybody else. Right? Like, oh, I'm special. I don't need to be down and out for months on end. I'll be fine. Like that really ignorant way of thinking. And that's just not true. And I just kind of got a wake-up call in that regard and learned that I got to take it easy. And like I said earlier, I've had to learn what does and does not work for me. Oh, there's Andrea. Brendan, did you just come back or did we freeze up again? I think we're okay. The internet was being frisky in all the wrong ways, Andrea. That's all I can say. 100%. Yeah, it's not a straight trajectory. You're right. I always scream Lucky out the window when I'm driving and see the van. So if you ever hear someone yelling at you, sorry. Just Amanda just randomly yelling, Lucky! Be careful, my fan's open. That's okay, Amanda. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure I'll freak out if I actually ever do hear it for real. But it's very hard to be patient, and Lorna knows exactly what I'm talking about because she herself just went through a very similar endeavor. Ugh, yes, it's tough. Patience is, especially when you're someone who doesn't like to lay around. And so again, I talk about this on the vlog next week, is like, it's funny because when I was growing up, that's all I ever wanted to do was lay around, play video games, watch movies. And I was doing that right up until the shit hit the fan for me with the van and everything. And ever since then, I think it's because I'm doing, oh, is it frozen again? Uh-oh. Are we still here? Because it just, okay, good, because it's just, on my end, the little Wi-Fi symbol on my computer just went away again. Okay, good. So I'm glad, so something's wrong with my Wi-Fi. What's going on? A Wi-Fi device has connected. Something's going on with my computer. There, it just popped back, but the 5G is fine. Anyway, the heck was I talking about? Now I don't even know. I got so distracted. Oh no. Let me see if anybody reminds me. I don't remember what I was speaking about. Sorry. My apologies. We're just gonna have to move along with this stupid technology. Laying around. Yeah. So ever since I started doing what I love to do, like I wanted to make movies ever since I was little, right? 11 years old, I made my first like home movie with my buddy. We picked up a camera with a VHS tape that you put in it, and we shot this like infomercial as a skit. And ever since then, I've kind of been like, yeah, I want to make movies. And so now that I'm actually doing that, I've been way more motivated to get up and live life. And I guess that just kind of speaks to do what you love, right? So that's probably part of the reason why laying around and playing video games and watching movies sort of kills my soul a little bit. And I had to do that last week when I was sick. And damn. But we also all need that time, I think, from time to time. You need to just sort of be down, heal, get better. I mean, also part of that is because I had just done that with the surgery recovery. So, I don't know. My back surgeon told me I should be healed 4 weeks after surgery. I told him to duck off. I still have pain and surgery was in 2008. You'll be fine. It just takes time. Thank you. And that's rough. Do you think you'd ever give a class on how to make successful YouTube videos, editing, storytelling, etc.? I don't know about an actual class, True Serenity. But I was just saying not too long ago that I'll probably make a video about how I film. So look for that in the new year. Make a movie takes script. What's your script movie? Well, I mean, I made like 8 movies with my friends and I wrote all the scripts for them. This is my life. The script for this is my life and my creative brain. They kind of mesh together, and that is the script of my van life vlog, which is slowly shifting to just being my life vlog for those that are paying attention. And I hope everybody sort of sticks around for that. But yeah, just my life. That's the script. Other than your life, he says. That's not fair. Maybe the snow is messing with the internet. Could be. But it's not snowing anymore, so I don't know. I haven't figured out why I watch your videos at this point. I'm still don't know. But you watch pretty much all of them because I see you comment, Titician. So you just do. And I appreciate it. Good night, Lucky Beth. Thank you for being here. You have yourself an awesome weekend. We'll talk to you on Patreon. Thank you. If you make a movie, I would love to be in it. Yeah, I got that a lot. Especially as I got older, as people would like find out that I make movies with my friends, I would be like, I want to be in a movie. I want to be, no, you don't want to be in a movie. Everybody says that. Nobody wants to do it. That's not true. It's so much fun making movies. It really was so much fun. And I would argue that it actually is more fun making the movie than the final like watching of the movie. You know what I mean? Like those are memories. Like when you are with your friends on set and you're screwing up and bloopers are happening, it's so much fun. Like it's just, I don't know. Those are some of the best moments for sure. I'm gonna stalk you wherever you go. That's okay, Renee. I appreciate it. Ooh, chat's messing up all over the place. This is great. He's trying out different video editing program, says Fur Baby Mama. I use Final Cut Pro on my MacBook. That's Mac exclusive. If he doesn't have a Mac, Adobe Premiere Pro is a very professional program you can use on a Windows-based program. DaVinci Resolve, I think you can get a free version. But in my experience, I'm super comfortable with Final Cut Pro. Bloopers video. There's not a lot of bloopers with van life vlogs. And when they do happen, I usually do include them. I'm hoping the editor makes some appearances in 2024. Just stay tuned. You never know what might happen. Tell me you saw him make an appearance already in Chapter 4. You saw that video, right? That book Amber was looking through, can we see that? Oh, you mean my photo album that she was looking at? I think it's still in Grace. They're just photos from a lot of my more recent stuff. More recent, like 2014. But no, you can't see that right now. Maybe on the next live, if I remember to bring it into Lucky, I could show off some photos. I guess maybe I could go get it from Grace. Amber, is it still in Grace? I don't remember. What is spoonerism? You said that in a comment yesterday. I don't know what spoonerism is. Merry Christmas to you as well, Heather. We should do a Q&A live video, like what I'm doing right now. I love the editor too. They are always my favorite videos when he is around. Dude cracks me up. Oh, when I get my words mixed up, it's called a spoonerism. That's interesting. Are you going to put muff flaps on the van? It will get the Jeep a lot cleaner. I was thinking about it. Maybe. I don't know if Lucky's, I don't know about how the rust is around where they would have to be mounted. There is a blocker I can get for the Blue Ox system that mounts right to the tow system. This is for when I'm towing Grace on gross roads and Lucky's kicking shit, for lack of a better word, up at her. So I might get myself that eventually. I'm not too concerned about it right now. Like, I get it. It's a new vehicle. You should be taking care of it, not, and do what you can. But they're just things. I don't get to take Lucky with me when I go. I don't get to take Grace with me when I go. Just enjoy them while I have them. It's not saying I won't ever get something to prevent it, but I'm not going to, stress out about it until then. Love seeing Stella again. Thank you, Jules, in this city. I had a lot of fun making those videos as well. And obviously that was something I had been planning since May. So it was nice to finally be able to release all of that and have that storyline start up Chapter 4. Good night, Andrea. Sorry I didn't see you say that you were leaving. Enjoy your weekend, my dear. Do I have a DVD of White Christmas to watch this year? I sure do. Just like I did last year and the year before. I think it's a Blu-ray. Actually, I have the Blu-ray of White Christmas. Whew. Well, I said muff flaps because that's what was typed. I know that they're supposed to be mud flaps. Are we ever going to see the finale of the Alter Ego videos? Come on, just do it. I was left hanging. I love that. I love seeing that, GF. Thank you. That tells me that you're invested in this silly little storyline that I made. And yes, I hope to actually do that. We'll have to do a previously on recap. It's been so long. But yeah, that would be fun. Maybe in part 2 of Chapter 4. Right now, I think we're getting close to the end of part 1. That'll wrap up by New Year's Eve. That'll wrap up the Chelsea part of this chapter. And then once part 2 starts, I'll have a little bit more wiggle room. It'll probably be a little bit longer. And maybe I will see what I can do to get that wrapped up. I always wanted to do it would be part 5 of that whole series. So Matthew is ignoring me. When are you going to get a new driver's seat? I don't need one. I have one in Grace. That's my new driver's seat. I have that cushion that, oh my God, I have to tell a story. I got the cushion, the ass cushion that Leopard Girl sent me after my surgery, right? Where is it? I don't need a new seat. That seems like a waste. But I have this, right? This is great. And if people don't know what we're talking about, my driver's seat is falling apart. The foam is coming out. The seat is cracked. It's old. It's 2007, right? But this not only relieves pressure off my butthole, I mean my back, but it also just makes up for the loss of foam in the seat, right? But I went and saw a movie today, and first of all, can I just say this? Commercials have gotten out of control at the movie theater. I know I've got a lot of ads on my YouTube videos, so it's like the pot calling the kettle black, but still, there's tons of commercials now at the front of movies. It's they've always been there, but this is nuts. But there's one now that they're showing, and it's an Amazon ad, unfortunately, but it's like these 3 old ladies. They're sitting on a bench at the base of a hill, and everybody's tobogganing on the hill, and they're kind of like they're just watching and observing. And then one of them goes onto their phone and orders this cushion. And then the next shot, she's giving the box to one of her friends on the bench, and she opens it up and pulls it out. And then the next shot, she's putting it into a toboggan, and the 3 old ladies get in their sleds and they go down the hill. I don't want to talk about how these stupid Amazon commercials of old ladies brings tears to my eyes, but it did. Ridiculous. It's very cute. It is a very cute ad. David Stern, hello, sir. Sue Bishop is here as well. Hello. Yeah, I that was the first time I saw it was today, and I was just like, damn it, fucking Jeff Bezos bullshit. I thought of you when I saw that ad. Yeah, because it's the exact same cushion, right? Just crazy. So yeah, that's my new seat. Oh, good. Chat's slowing down. I can catch up my breath. I can catch my breath now for a minute. We're getting you a sled. Yeah, right. Nice try, Toast. Good night, Christina. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your weekend. Love how you got a Jeep instead of an e-bike, which is funny. Yeah, I mean, the Jeep's not sponsored. I did that all on my own, which is great. But I've had a couple offers for e-bikes, which I've never said yes. I've also had a couple offers from e-scooters, which I'm like, I say yes immediately when those offers come in, because my little girl has a scooter and I would love to make a video. I'll do a review video for an electric scooter if it means I can have a scooter to zip around on with my kid. Are you kidding me? And every single time I say yes, they immediately write back and they're like, it's like they were caught off guard. They're just sending out all this nonsense. They're just trying, just en masse. And then somebody says yes and they're like, oh, actually, we just realized we don't have any in our warehouse, but we'll reach out when we have stock back. They never reach back out. It's like, fine, I won't review your damn scooter then. The Boy and the Heron. I'm not into anime, unfortunately, Brandon. Maybe Amber can go see it and give you her thoughts. There's people on my other live video waiting. That's on them, man. That's no good. That's annoying. Those should be gone. Could Grace pull a cargo trailer if you decided to build one out? I mean, yeah, she could if I kept it under 3,500 pounds. That's her max towing capacity. And like the rule of thumb when it comes to towing is you should only be towing about 80% of your capacity. So it's more like, what is that, 2,900 pounds or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna do that math in my head. But so the tow capacity is not crazy, but in theory, yes. It'd have to be a very light build. Do I think a Chevy Astro van is a good starting vehicle for city van life? Yes, I do, 100%. Those are amazing vans. I used to have one well before I wanted to live in vans. Especially if it's got the all-wheel drive system, you're laughing. And I've actually seen quite a few builds in those Astros, or Safaris, if you will. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Hey, you switched to cedar chips for your cat litter. Yeah, that works great, doesn't it? It's amazing. Matthew, have you ever thought of taking Brooklyn ice skating? Not yet. Simply because I strapped some rollerblades to her the other night when we were in the store. What a gong show. She wants to do it so bad. She's not there yet. And I don't think I could be on skates at this moment in time. I guess I could just get cleat. I could wear my ice cleats that I got from Craze Outdoors. Which brings us to tonight's sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. But I could do that, I guess, and walk on the ice with her. Maybe this is the year I do it. I'm thinking about getting a 1970s pickup to put a camper on. Any suggestions on what would be good? When it comes to campers, no, I'm just starting. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna buy a new camper, look at Scout. I don't have any experience with them, but that's what I'm looking at. They're lightweight, they're good for all weather, and they're completely customizable on the inside. So they're not your traditional campers that come with like built-in plumbing and all of that stuff. It's very bare bones and feels very van life-esque because you can build it out yourself with your own stove and power system and everything. But yeah. Holy Dinah, look who's here. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. How you doing, Chrome? Nice to see you, buddy. Were your ears burning? We were all talking about when your new engine will be going. Actually, I shouldn't say that, but it was mentioned. Oh my God, is it just me? I'm sweating now that there's a celebrity here. God, this is not good. Hang on. Woo! So nervous. Everybody just relax, okay? Act cool. Act cool. Don't embarrass me in front of Chrome. How you doing, buddy? How's it out on the island? Do you have any investments in crypto? I do not. Will you and Chrome ever do a collab? And that's what we were talking about earlier, is we don't know. Somebody said, just on one of your BC trips, just go see Chrome. Yeah, he's right there. And I was saying it would be cool eventually to do another video with Chrome, for sure. Who knows what the future holds? It's just that he's on his magical island where winter doesn't exist. And I'm, and I'm in the prairies where winter is now existing, which are actually a lot further away than some people think. Don't they sell igloos on trucks up there? I've never seen one. That would be interesting. Why is Nikki here? Because she's a local Calgarian? Why wouldn't she be here? Oh, hardly, Leopard Girl. I do not think so. Is that really Chrome or is it Memorex? What is Memorex? I don't even want to know. You two make me wish I'd met a nice Canadian boy. We're not all nice. Some of us can be quite saucy. Donna Moore says, hi all, just jumping in to say happy holidays and a blessed new year. Be safe. Right back at you, my dear. Winter doesn't exist, but rain does. Loads and loads of rain. Oh, on the island is what you mean, Amber? Yeah. Yeah, camper trucks with slide outs are very nice. It's hard to deny the luxury of a slide out on a RV or a camper or whatever. Makes them a lot more expensive and makes them a lot more pervious to problems, for sure. The Scouts that I was talking about do not have slide outs. Like, they are all sort of like one roto-molded build. I have heard that they did have some leaking problems in the past. Hopefully that's like something that they are actively rectifying, because I follow them on Instagram and they just announced that they have a brand new reseller in Airdrie, which is the little like mini city just north of Calgary. Is it live or is it Memorex? What the fuck is Memorex? A brand of audio tapes. Okay. But anyways, that's what I've been looking at for a while. I was actually looking at those before I bought Lucky. Even before she was called Lucky. My dad showed them to me, actually. We were looking at them because I had my Tacoma. Because they make campers for all sizes of trucks. They've got a small, really small one that would fit on like the Tacoma and the Frontier and the Ford Ranger. And they've got their medium-sized one, their big one, and then their extra large one. Obviously, I'd be looking at the extra large one because size does matter. But they're all kind of basically the same. They're really cool. If you're interested in truck campers, I definitely at least recommend checking them out. It's just called Scout Campers. They're really cool. Hey, Andrew is here, but thought I'd take a look with the notification pop up. How you doing, buddy? I know you're upside down. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Back in 96, we got 6 feet of snow and Parksville, Coquitlam Beach shut down. No school. Roads were a mess. I'm assuming you were living in BC then, Nikki. They always leak. I built motorhomes and truck campers years ago. Scout campers built by Adventure Manufacturing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I saw that. I was talking to Jason down at Craze Outdoors because he's building himself out a camper for his truck. And I mentioned Scout, and he was the one that told me about the leaking issues. So to me, it just sounds like if it's a leaking issue, I could just fix it with some caulk. Come on. Just give it the old caulk to stop the leak. Stay away from Jayco. Yeah. I'm staying away from everything right now. Like I said earlier, this is definitely not an immediate plan. Just a pipe dream at this point. I know what a cassette tape is, but I'm not going to remember the brand name of a cassette tape. When I had cassette tapes, here's what I remember about cassette tapes. I remember using a pencil to stick it in and fix the tape when the tape deck inevitably pulled it out. And I remember recording onto it by pressing the play and the record button and making noise and then playing it back on the tape. That's what I remember about cassette tapes. I'm not going to remember the brands of all the cassette tapes. My very first cassette tape, my dad bought me, and it was a Backstreet Boys album. My dad knew me so well. Quality content. Yeah, exactly. My true serenity, have yourself a fantastic weekend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm 100 after remembering Memorex. Michael Jackson's Bad. That's a much better album for sure. That's a great album. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. That was on that album, wasn't it? They discontinued the Ford Transit this year? Really? I did not know that. Are they coming out with like a new one? That didn't seem like it lasted long because the Econoline was 2014, wasn't it? That was its last year. So the Transit didn't even last a decade? That's crazy. Weird Al in 3D on your on vinyl. That's funny. We need you to sing more. That's probably not going to happen. Unless I do that Christmas musical. I think it's a Transit Connect that they got rid of. That makes more sense. Yeah, I don't see them getting rid of like their main cargo van that fast. That'd be crazy, but the Transit transitioned out. Oh my God, Amber, no. Stop that. I still have no idea what Jeep ducking is, but your video has made me want to duck every Jeep I see over here since. So Jeep ducking actually started in Canada. I can't remember the year. It was a woman who was like really having a bad day. If I'm going to really misremember this story, but she just wanted to like bring more positivity back into her life or something like that. I might be making it bigger than it actually is, but she just thought she'd put a duck. Maybe she saw somebody having a bad day, and she ended up putting a rubber ducky on their Jeep just to make them smile. And it just kind of took off, and it just became a thing in the Jeep community because, you know, Jeep enthusiasts are quite a big community that take their rigs seriously. But at the end of the day, ultimately all it is, it's just become this subculture. I know it's a way to just say, hey, I like your ride. I hope you're having a good day. Because when you come out to your vehicle and there's a rubber duck sitting on your door handle or whatever, you can't help but smile, and it really does kind of turn your mood around if you happen to be in a bad mood. That's all Jeep ducking is. I didn't even know it was a thing. It wasn't, I mean, I think it happened, I think it started in 2007, but I had mine in 2010. So when I had my old Wrangler, I was not aware of it, but it has definitely taken off. It's taken off in the last handful of years. Oh my God, the last 10 years. Unbelievable. 2010 was 13 years ago, almost 14. Okay, anyway, that's all that is. That's all it is. Alice in Parliament. There you go. Parliament. Now that you have a Jeep, I see them everywhere, and I too wish I had ducks. I don't have a Jeep, but I love the thought of it, right? I should start something like that, but way less cool for my fellow CRV drivers out there. Like hiding ducks on cruise ships. Yeah, Mind you, if you drive a Jeep, you should be eternally happy. No, that's what? That's not it at all. You drive a Jeep, you're going to have your fair share of misery. Jeeps are not reliable vehicles at all. I seen a Jeep with little ducks on the dash and the guy getting out of it. I said, wow, you got ducked a lot. He looked at me weird. I don't know why he would have. What's false? Carrie Jean said that's false. Merry Christmas, Matthew, Penny, and Amber. Sandman is calling me good night. All good night, Donna. And to all, a good night. I had a 2016 Transit that went 580,000 miles and still ran when I sold it. It had a full-size bed in it with TV. It was awesome, and I loved it. That's a nice story. Look at that reliability. No, but they're sexy AF. Well, yeah, Jeeps look good, and they can look as good as and as cool as you want them to look. That's why they're cool. They're like giant Lego sets. But you know what breaks down a lot? Lego! Ducking expensive. Yeah, exactly. Just empty every pocket. That's why it's like to me, that's why having the Jeep works so well with this lifestyle, because I have another vehicle to rely on when that inevitably happens, you know? Making it your like one and only can be a little bit more problematic for sure. It can absolutely work, of course. But like, look no further than me. I blew my throwout bearing. Didn't even know what a throwout bearing was, but I threw it out, and it was going to cost $1,500 to replace. So I said bye-bye to the Wrangler. That was a silly decision in retrospect, honestly. I have a gnome on my dash. His name is Fred. Just start gnoming other vans then. I have a chicken on my dash named Henrietta. Nice. Come down Highway 93 and help me build out my Sprinter with El Nino. The temperatures have been reasonable. I'm going to be a little bit busy. It's the holidays and I have a daughter, but thank you for the invite. I appreciate that. All right, let's have one more drink. And this van lifer's back is starting to get just a little stiff. Hey. Oh. All right, there we go. Oh. Gotta head out on night watch duty. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. You as well, Rachel. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. I've had those thoughts too, Matthew. I have a duck, a polar bear, and a Deadpool on my dash. That's cool. I appreciate and approve of the Deadpool. Step 2, me too. I am drinking Crown Royal and cola cans because I'm an adult. Matt, you can wait until after the holidays. Oh, thank you, Just Judy. I appreciate that. Straight down 9 to 5. Tequila. Okay, anyway, where was I? Well, I hear the diesel heater ticking away, so all is good. Yes, it is. Tick, tick, tick. And we are still alive and well and lucky. Good night, Lisa. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, my dear. I have 2 cowboys, a gnome, and a jellyfish. It's a circus in Tank Girl. Whiskey Creek? Cream whiskey. You mean 40 Creek? Whiskey Creek. That's good. I'm going to try and find some Whiskey Creek. Yeah, I had some traditional Irish cream in my hot chocolate earlier. Hey, Dale, how you doing, my man? Nice to see you here. Paulette says, hi, Matt. You inspired me to start up my own YouTube channel. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. That's exactly where inspiration comes from, is watching other people do it. So I'm glad I could inspire you to do that. That's pretty humbling. Where the duck is Penny. Oh, it's funny that you should ask. Come here and say hello, darling. There she is. Oh, I know, but they wanted to see you. I know. Come here. You shift around like this. Support the big booty. Support the big booty. I know there's 2 screens. Where do you look, right? It's very confusing. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. I snatched you, and you were going for your water dish. Hydrate, my dear. Hydrate. The fat pussy is right over there. Okay. Good night, Bill. Have yourself a good weekend, my man. I know, Dan. It was funny when you sent me that photo. I've never tested those boundaries, Teresa. I keep to myself, and that's, so far, no problems. Must be the universe telling you to get up off that seat. Yeah, exactly. Stretch my leg out a little bit. You're always creepy, Carrie Jean. There's nothing wrong with that. How often am I using the TENS machine post-surgery? More recently now that I'm further away from surgery. I had the ridiculous thoughts that by using said TENS machine immediately after my surgery, it would jar the rods loose. Would not have happened, but when you have that vision in your brain, it's hard to shake. But yeah, it's been helping now when I get a little bit of discomfort in my lower back for sure. I wouldn't say daily, I'd say every other day maybe. Can I touch my toes yet? Yep. There they are. Right there. See? Toes being touched. Nailed it. Carl D, thank you very much for that super sticker. That was your very first super sticker on a live stream. YouTube tells me so. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate that. Did I pick up anything from the 13 Days of Dixon? I'm not wearing it. Oh, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Thank you for that shout out for the likes there, Titanician. Never gonna be able to say that properly. But I mean, it's the 3rd attempt at a live stream, so I'm not surprised that the number's a little wonky. It is all good. Yeah, Dixon's got free shipping right now. It's true. Yeah, that's actually their 2nd Red Green show, Dixon. I love that show. I'm not a fan of the flannels. I guess if you were like a mega fan, they'd be great. But for me, I'm just like, not my style. I just switched Sirius's cat litter to wood pellets, $5 cheaper too, and smells better, right? This is what I've been saying. 13 Days of Dixon. See, she doesn't listen. I'll end up in rehab. Dixon Rehab. Do they sponsor you yet? No. And as I've said, I don't really want to be sponsored by them. Because I've actually, you know why I was having that thought today? I bought a hoodie finally, my first hoodie ever from them. And it'll show up in the vlog I was filming today. It's a nice hoodie. It's just the orange box crest hoodie. Super comfy, very warm. I put it on this morning. Amber and I went for a coffee at Tim Hortons. I was wearing my long sleeve white shirt underneath. And when I got back to Lucky, I took the hoodie off. I went through 6 sheets of lint roller paper and they were all pitch black from the inside, like fuzziness of the hoodie. Like, I know now the argument could be made, well, wash the hoodie first, but a fresh hoodie is so soft and comfortable. You want to enjoy that. And it just sucks that like inside lining sheds. So it's stuff like that. That's why I don't need to be sponsored by them. What I would rather be eventually, I would rather have a collab with them, because they do that, right? With like companies and whatnot, they make collaboration flannels. It'd be so cool to have a VanlifePLUS Dixon, right? I don't really know what the colors would be. Probably orange, green, and white. But that would be cooler than being sponsored by them. I don't mind, paying for my addiction. Ah! But yeah, that's why. Good morning from Durban, South Africa. Well, good morning to you from very late in the day, Canada. Tracy K, hello, my dear. How are you? Call it the lucky, right? You could call it the lucky. Exactly. Will you please show a bit next time you can changing Penny's litter box? I want to know about cedar chips and how they absorb, etc. I use pellets, but they get around here, bare feet, plus poor kitty. I have a video on the channel. Just look, hang on. I try to do that every once in a while, but I have a video all about it and how it works. Let me just see something here. Yeah, if you go to YouTube and just type in VanlifePLUS cat poop, it's like the second video. That's probably got all the information that you need. Ad Dixon is very clever. I try. Durban, excuse me. It is very cool how my videos go all over the world. Like, to see somebody say, hey, from South Africa, like that. And I know that there's people who watch from everywhere, from New Zealand and Australia, all over Europe. What was the one earlier asking if my shop delivers to, oh my goodness. It starts with a B, and I want to say Bismarck. It's not Bismarck. But it is really cool. Like, we were talking about how big the world is. And in that same breath, you kind of have to say how cool it is when the videos that I'm putting out, that I'm creating in this tiny little tin can in Alberta, Canada, go out and people kind of watch them everywhere. Belgium, that's what it was. We got a Germany flag in the chat. Let's have some fun here if everybody can. Using emojis only. Like, find your flag and type it into chat. Like, it's going to be majority America and Canada, but let's just see what happens to the chat. See how colorful it gets. I noticed that Calgary has much better roads than Ontario. I didn't do much driving when I was in Ontario, but is that the UK flag with a pirate flag? Heck yeah. There's a lot of America and Canada called that, especially this time of day. Hey, Australia. Happy Coffee Van Life put a mailbox. She didn't understand the task. Amber is a mailbox. That's right. That's funny. Good old Alberta. The flag keeps changing. Canadian Nate. Yeah, your avatar says it all. British Columbian flag. Yeah, no, they don't have the provincial flags. I don't think those are available. Find flags of countries. All good. Nancy, you have yourself a fantastic weekend, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. It won't show an England flag. Really? Canada's new flag. Money? You're right. Oh, dang. That's all good. So not as broad as I thought it might happen, but we definitely have it. And New Zealand for this flag because it's good when you get going. Got to get out of here. That works, Andrew. I accept that. But anyways, to go back to that point, it is really cool, and I'm very lucky that my videos reach as many people as they do. It's very, very cool. And it will never cease to amaze me how awesome this community is. But that being said, everybody, I'm going to end this here. Thank you very much for being part of this live. Sorry we had so many technical difficulties at the beginning. That was kind of silly, but it happens, and we kind of figured it out. So I'm going to leave this here. We'll try to do another one in a week or two's time. I'm going to have my little girl this weekend and next. So I will keep plugging away on my end, filming as much as I can and putting together as much entertaining content or quality content for you as I can. You all do me a favor and keep watching. And until the next one, just go out there. Be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow.